So, it's Monday again, and that means another trip to the stock market. This is now week 21 of me going hard and buying stocks every single week. This week, I feel, is a big one. Got my Altria. I got my 5 shares of that and brought my total shares up to 53 shares. So now I am done with that. Completely done for the year, or at least the foreseeable future. Moving on now to Hasbro, which I did buy another 3 shares. Now I have 15 shares. I want 36 in the next 7 weeks now before their ex-dividend date. So that shouldn't be too hard to just get the other 21 shares. I've got 7 weeks to do it. I don't think it's going to be that much of a strain to get it. It's a little annoying I didn't get more when it was down in the 50s, but now it's hovering around 60. So that's not too bad. My price point I thought I was going to be paying at the beginning of the year was 66 and some change, so I'm still under that. I'm still happy about that, but anytime you kind of see you could have gotten a better deal, you think about what you could have done and how much you should have done that, you should have done this, but I don't think that's the main point. I think it's to keep going, keep trying, keep learning, and you'll just get better. You'll keep doing stuff, and you'll get more accustomed to it. You've got to power through the ups and downs of the market and just keep on keeping on. Now, this market might be ready to just shit the bed. We don't know yet. No one knows. We might be in for a crazy recession. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I think kind of signs point to yes. We'll have to see what happens at the FOMC meeting and see if they raise interest rates again, even just by 0.25%. I think the market would not like that. If they do something more substantial to try and fight inflation and raise it by like 0.5%, I think the market is going to take a pretty big hit if that happens. Again, the jobs report came in, and to reiterate that, we were up jobs, but unemployment went up because self-employed went way down, more than the 300 and some odd thousand jobs we added. Even more self-employed people just had to go without work, so it just happens. It is what it is. What goes from here? I've also started looking at the bank stocks now. I think they're beaten down pretty bad. If a recession happens, they might get beaten down even more. I mean, they are pretty dependent on the interest rate hikes because they are locked in to those treasuries, and I'm pretty sure by law they have to have a certain percentage of those treasuries. So if they have to sell those at a loss, that's not good for them. That's why we're having these bank default, part of the reason. So a lot of bank stocks are down, so I grabbed just 1 share of First Financial. I plan to maybe grab a share every week of that. Maybe that'll be my thing going forward after the Hasbro's done in about 6 weeks. I would like to own a few shares of that. I think it'd be neat. I think the dividend right now that it's paying is around 3%, 3.1, somewhere in that neighborhood. It's also different because they are doing biannually, or whatever it's called, 6 months. They're paying out their dividend instead of each quarter now. So I kind of don't hate that idea since how I have positioned the portfolio. I want to have something paying out every single month. That is my plan. I want those payments to be at least in the $40 range. I mean, it's not a great way to do your stock portfolios based on your dividend payments, but that's how I want to do it. That's how I want to go about it, is just more of the cash flowing of it, because I want this dividend money to pay for bills. That is my main goal here, is if I can have all my bills paid from dividend payments, that is the dream right now. And I think it's very doable. Will that take 2 years? Will it take 3 years, 4 years? I don't know. But if I keep at it every week, it's going to build on itself, and I'll be able to do the whole, it snowballs. Your dividend payments will buy you more shares. I mean, sure, I get the argument of, well, if they didn't pay dividends and the share price just went up, it's the same thing. I get it. But that's for the 401k and stuff like that. I'm totally cool with those ETFs and stuff like that. To be over there in that land of I can't access that without penalty till I'm 59 and a half, the rules say right now, but I don't want to wait till 59 and a half to retire. I want to hopefully be able to be in my late 30s and be like, hey, if something bad happens and I lose my job or whatever, I still have money coming in every month that can cover my bills, cover the bare basics. At least that would just bring me peace of mind to have something like that, to know that I have all my bills paid, I have my property tax paid, stuff like that. Then it's not dependent on a job or anything like that. So yeah, I think another week down, a big week with getting my Altria position secured, and that's over with, and now I can just do the Hasbro thing, and hopefully about 6 weeks I'll be done with that before their ex-dividend date, and then I can just move on, make a new plan, and succeed it this year. Also, I wanted to say that YouTube, that is the other piece of the pie that maybe one day be able to get monetized on YouTube, and that can be another stream of revenue for my life, my well-being, my financial plan, whatever that is, however you want to say it. So yeah, if you're watching this, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Gotta say it right. Yeah, I would like to make a dividend update video since it's 6 months in, and kind of see how far along I've progressed towards my goal of $400. So yeah, I will maybe be making that in the coming days here soon. Alright, thanks. Bye.